Thank you, Logan. Oh, it's so wonderful to be in Fairmont. Home of Father's Day. And you didn't know that? Yeah, Father's Day was the first Fairmont was the first observation of Father's Day. And Grafton was the first observation of Mother's Day.
Yeah.
So that makes Fairmont one of the prime contributors to daddy issues. Because when you tell people that Mother's Day started in Grafton and how it started, they're like, that's so sweet, that's beautiful. And then you tell somebody doesn't have a good relationship with their dad, and Fairmont's the home of Father's Day, they're like, I don't give a fuck. So I was thinking the other day about somebody invading America. And I thought about the reasons why they shouldn't, and I thought about the reasons that they would know, and then I thought about the stuff that they wouldn't know. And what would they know about? Guns, right? We got guns. Shitload of guns. Everybody's got guns. We know that. They know that. Do you know what they don't know? How many women in this country that are obsessed with serial killers? What's your favorite serial killer show?
Mine?
Yeah.
Too many to list.
Okay.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer, okay. All right, what's your favorite serial killer show?
Mindhunter.
Okay. All right. How would you do it? Uh-huh. Yeah. They should be terrified. The Geneva Convention does not apply to Brenda from Rancho. When you're tied up in her basement, you're like, bye. And she's like, well, some women see a recipe and they just have to make it. This one's got a couple shingles loose on the roof, so I'm gonna stab you and set you on fire. All I know is Pinterest would get real interesting real fucking quick. Like, oh, North Korean barbecue, okay. And I was also thinking about how the whole thing would play out if war were to break out. Nobody's afraid of the millennials. They should be. 40 million of us off our meds. Line us up by platoons with our mental illnesses. Bipolar wing, you ready? Fuck off! I'm gonna take that as a yes. Depressed wing, you ready? I guess. Alright, this is gonna be a real dangerous mission. Half of you might not come back. And for the last fucking time, I don't know which half. Stop asking me. Things will get crazy. Things will get crazy quick. We have more tigers in cages in America than there are in the whole rest of the world. And if you were going to try to take over America, you might want to know that information. That's just something you might want to know. Speaking of millennials being just riddled with mental illness, we need therapy, and I can prove it. You should walk up to any millennial, and you say, everything is going to be okay. 3 times. They will melt the fuck down. Try it. Just walk up to one at the gas pump. Hey, shit's rough out there. Everything's gonna be okay. You talking to me, man? Hey, proud of you. Hard out there. It's gonna be okay. The fuck you doing right now, man? All right. Hey, despite what your dad says, I'm proud of you. You're doing a great job. Everything's gonna be okay. I just needed to hear someone else say it, man. I keep telling myself everything's gonna be okay. But here I am standing at the gas pump and you just said it to me, man. That's what I needed to hear. Fuck, dude, you got $8 I can borrow for gas? And
Every gas station
and you might find an elder millennial like myself, we're tough nuts to crack. Everything's gonna be okay, might not work on us. You have to crack through, you have to sing us the song of our people. Movie quotes. Break us open with a movie quote. The best cooler in the business. Wade Garrett's the best. Wade Garrett's getting old. He's still the best. At this point, they're looking at you, very confused. And you look at them and you go, Roadhouse. And they go, and you go, hey man, despite what your dad says, I'm really fucking proud of you. I think you got a lot of potential. Gotta wait for that one moment where they smile, they crack a smile. Millennials are different. They're just different. Dating as a millennial is hard. I dated a girl. She told me she was on the pill. Turns out she was talking about Xanax. 1 second she's up there riding cowgirl. Next thing I know, she looks like she got shot off of her fucking horse. She's snoring. I'm taking credit. I'm like, yeah. Nope, turns out that nap was brought to you by Pfizer and PBR. I'm not even a good horse. I just wandered off looking for water. Yeah, music festivals are tough. I like going to music festivals. Let me rephrase that. I've almost died in a field a couple of times. Music festivals are wonderful. I've seen the best in humanity at a music festival. I've seen people come together. I've seen love shared. I've seen the best in people. I've also seen a naked man mud wrestle himself outside of a porta potty and lose. Not everything that happens at a festival is magic. You gotta go to a couple before you realize that. I was driving around the other day. You know the stickers that people have on their cars? Everybody wants you to know their opinion. From the back of their Kia. And I saw one, and it said, "Who rescued who?" About rescue dogs, right? And I just thought to myself, I wonder if real rescue dogs ever take that shit personally. Like somewhere there's a St. Bernard on a ski slope halfway through his own barrel of whiskey. Like, is that Yorkie Poo gonna dig you out of the snow, Sharon? This is bullshit. Like, somewhere there's a bomb-sniffing German Shepherd just watching a pug struggle to breathe. You saved him. You rescued him. He can't eat hard food. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more. As a friend of mine came to me in confidence. You see how that goes. He said, "Hey man, I think you should go to these meetings that they have in the basements of buildings every week." And I said, "Fight Club? We're not supposed to talk about that, dude." And he's like, "No man, you know the kind of meetings where people introduce themselves by name and they talk about low points from their life." Now there's something. Everybody has a drinking problem there. Ah, gotcha. Stand-up comedy. I'm gonna go do stand-up comedy. And he's like, "Go to AA, man." I'm like, wow, I misread that completely. All right. I love you guys very much. Thank you, Fairmont. My name is Jack Wright.